Hey there, so I just want to start this video off by saying I think this kid was great. He said a lot that showed he had heart, empathy, understanding for the suffering of others, which was really beautiful at such a young age. Quite often that's programmed out of young people. And I think when he answered some of my questions, he was confused by just how strong the footage was. So I asked him, "Are you against animal abuse?" And he said no. And then later on I said, "Do you have any reservations towards going vegan?" And he said, "Yeah." But you can see by the tone of his voice and his demeanor that I think he meant the opposite of what he said at those points. So yeah, this is just this is just to show how confused people can be, especially young people growing up in this world where they're marketed to, they're programmed, all this psychological trickery to get them into the system. And when they're actually exposed to the reality, it can be quite confusing in their brain. There's a lot of dissonance there. They're trying to work out what exactly is going on and what their values are. So I think this video is a testament to that reality. But yeah, thanks for watching. As always, respect animals, be vegan. Peace.
What's it about?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's standard legal practice of industries that abuse and kill animals. It's all undercover footage, so like the meat, dairy, egg industries and so on.
Yeah.
And it includes labels that you would recognize in the supermarket, like free range, high welfare, red tractor approved. This right here is gas chamber footage. So they lower the pigs down and they suffocate and they burn from the inside out until they become unconscious. How does that make you feel?
Disappointed that people do that.
Why do you say that?
It's their choice to do it. Like, just seeing innocent animals die. Appalling.
Yeah. Do you think animals have done anything wrong to deserve that?
Absolutely nothing. They're just chilling, eating their food or something, and then they come along and ruin it.
Have you ever examined your beliefs towards eating and using animals before?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah. I mean, would you say that you're against animal abuse?
No.
You're in favor of animal abuse, or you're against it?
Sorry. Sorry, I don't support it.
Yeah.
Support it.
I understand it's a bit of a head trip.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to be against animal abuse if the products that you buy support these practices?
Wait, sorry, I don't get what. No.
Do you eat animals?
No. Yeah.
So as I say, this is the standardized legal practices in the industry in order to turn living creatures who feel pain and suffer into sausages, into ham, into bacon, steak, whatever. So I'm very aware that in this society we don't show people what happens behind closed doors and in slaughterhouses. So you will have most people that will say that they're against animal abuse while paying for the very thing that they say that they're against. So do you think it's really possible to say that say you're against it while paying for the very thing that you're against?
Well, to be fair, it's kind of changed my mind seeing all this happening.
Yeah. I mean, what do you feel would be stopping you from no longer paying for these things to happen to animals from today?
To be fair, just saying this.
Yeah.
Just saying other things like behind the scenes what happens.
Yeah. So when I'm saying like, what do you feel would be stopping you? I think you're interpreting that as this is what would motivate me to not continue to pay for animal abuse.
Yeah.
And if you were in their position, how quickly would you want this to change?
Immediately.
Do you know what it's called when you live in a way that you don't choose to pay for animal abuse in any area of life? Do you know what it's called?
No.
It's called veganism. Do you know the best benefit of veganism?
No, I don't think so.
Well, for animals, they will no longer have to be bred into existence just for you to be used, exploited, abused and slaughtered.
Yeah.
But for you,
you said you're against animal abuse. So the best benefit I personally feel is when you say that, you won't feel hypocritical to say I'm against this while paying for this at the same time, you know. After this conversation, if I give you some resources to look into, say for example this documentary, and you feel that you have enough motivation and material, like knowledge, do you think there would be anything stopping you from making that commitment to going vegan? Would you have any reservations about changing and living a vegan lifestyle?
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
So I need to go.
Yeah. Do you want a card?
Yes, I should.
Yeah, cool. It's a bit of a head trip, I appreciate that. It's strong stuff.